So good evening to one and all. The School of Ancient Wisdom is happy to welcome all of you to yet another learning session this evening. We thank you for your participation and welcome all of you in the ongoing webinar series. As always, we would like to begin with our school prayer. I would request all of you to please join me as I have posted in the chat box. O hidden life, vibrant in every atom, O hidden light, shining in every creature, O hidden love, embracing all in oneness, may each who feels himself as one with thee know he is also one with every other. Thank you. Today we have with us Dr. Sanjeev Naik, who is an Ayurveda doctor who has expertise in Nadi Pariksha, Panchakarma, and follows Kerala tradition. He is also a certified clinical hypnotherapist, past life regression therapist, and food and lifestyle trainer. He has traveled widely across India, his favorite being the Himalayas. He has spent years doing his research to get the finest quality medicines for therapy. He is well recognized for his practice, not only in India, but all over the world. He has been sharing his knowledge on food and lifestyle through many TV channels. He has also trained people in Ayurvedic therapy, treated over thousands of patients with Ayurvedic medication, reversed the course of chronic diseases, and prevented invasive surgery for many, cured psychological, psychosomatic, and idiopathic and physiological problems. He has also been practicing alternative forms of energy healing with Ayurveda. Dr. Sanjeev Naik, we thank you very much for your valuable time and truly appreciate it. We now hand over this forum to Dr. Sanjeev Naik to engage us for the next 1 hour and request him to share his knowledge and insights with us. And especially this session is a bit different as Dr. Sanjeev Naik will be answering all our queries, which is related to yoga, spirituality, and Ayurveda. So whoever having any question can directly ask doctor. So everybody can unmute. I've given you the options.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, I have given the options to unmute yourself. If anybody is having any questions for the doctor, you can directly conversate with the doctor and get your doubt sorted out. Any questions related to yoga, spirituality, and Ayurveda?
Okay, when I say ask me anything, or when we decide to give a name for the session as ask me anything, the very simple thought we had was, I do not prepare with one subject, and I'll just talk about it. So what happens then? We will have an opportunity to learn whatever I want to share, right? That's whatever preparation I had done, and I'll just give it. So when you ask me different types of questions, then we will have an opportunity to learn different topics. Every question I may not be able to answer, but we can discuss about it. It's not that when you are asking anything, I know everything about it. Not really.
Yes.
If something I do not know is related to my subject, I will go back, I'll find out, and I'll come back with the answer. Or somebody who is in our group who knows about those topic, they can answer. Means let us use this platform to learn different topics which are related to Ayurveda, yoga, and spirituality. So if anyone wants to know anything about this, whichever I know, I'll definitely ready to share. You can write the messages, or you can just unmute and ask me.
So in that case, let me ask you the first question, doctor. So I have neurogenetic disorder. So how do I look into Ayurvedic perspective? How will I believe, like how an Ayurveda can cure genetic disorders?
Wonderful. Okay, before we understand, when we say Ayurveda, everybody has one, perception in mind that Ayurveda has some bitter medicine, some liquids, kashayas, ghutas, powders, gulikas, okay, and some massage therapy kind of a thing. Ayurveda is not about it. Whatever we say, the medicinal science or Ayurveda medicine is a part of Ayurveda, or a one part of Ayurveda. So when we see patients, or when a patient comes to us, our primary thing is to analyze patient as a whole. Okay, we say we do not treat diseases, we treat human or the patient. We do not just, for example, one person has a issues with liver. We do not just go to the liver and treat. We, spend more time with him. We try to understand his food habit, his lifestyle, where what went wrong, what might be the real reason to get him to a liver disorder, and how we need to correct it. Okay, so all those things we analyze. So we correct the person's, food, lifestyle, sleep pattern, thought patterns, whatever he has. Okay, and if necessary, like when we addressing the cause, which that will not help him to recover whatever diseases he has with one particular small organ, then if necessary to rectify it, we give medicine for that. It's a, it's not just you come with one, you said neurological disorder, I'll give you some neurological medicines and just say, okay, by 1 month you'll be fine. No. Okay, when a person comes with one signs or symptoms or illness or suffering, we spend time with that person, we see nadi, we check nadi. There are many things we evaluate. Then overall, we'll give them a solution. Okay, that's why when it is when patient says no, Ayurveda will slow. No, Ayurveda is not slow. We don't address symptoms immediately. We don't treat symptomatically. Okay, we try to rescue from the trigger point. So it's like a complete healing, takes some time. So Ayurveda will definitely help you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I think, yeah.
So anybody is having any question?
When we say question, it might not be about some diseases. Okay, let
Okay.
us understand Ayurveda concept. Let us understand
Okay.
different types. Okay, it's not, don't just be in the mindset that okay, I do not have diseases, so I can't ask. No, if you have some kind of a quest to learn, let's learn. No, let us use this as a learning platform,
And
not that
kindly
doctor
take
and
us
patient. I'm
through
not a doctor here.
and kindly take us through Patya. What actually Patya means and how it is important and why should we follow that?
Okay, when you say Pathya, its original or its a Mool Dhatu is Patha. Okay, what is the meaning of Patha? Chatushpatha, we say, right? National highway means 4-lane road.
Directions?
Patha means the way, the path, the road, the roadways. Okay, so Pathya means bringing you back to a right way of healthy life. Pathya means not dietary restrictions. Pathya means putting you on right lifestyle, right, food which you can lead a good or healthy life. You are bringing you to right path. That is called as pathya. For example, do you eat ice cream when you have cold or cough? Do you wrench in rain when you have fever?
No.
You don't. In a hot summer, do you go and drink coffee or tea?
No.
No. In a cold region, go to Himachal or Uttarakhand or Himalayan Valley, that too during winter, and you do not wear any warm clothes.
No, we will wear it.
No, you can't. Same thing. You go to kind of some part of India like Nagpur or Rajasthan or even the Haridwar also gets into 40 plus degree temperature, and that time you wear everything jacket or gloves. See why? That is not right for you, right? So that is the apatya for you.
Okay.
You know this. That is the apatya, means it is not right thing for you. Apatya means you do not feel comfortable. You will not live comfortable. You may have some issues, right? So that time, patya, what is patya? When it's cold, you wear warm clothes. When it's hot, you do not wear warm clothes. You wear light colored clothes, isn't it? It's a patya. You know what is patya there, isn't it? We follow patya many, like every day in our life, we know patya. But when I am suffering from some diseases, somewhere is apatya is happening. So the Vaidya will tell you what is patya for you. One is to recovery from your diseases, present suffering. Second, to lead a healthy, happy life. Is it clear?
Yes.
So next time when you meet any eye doctor, ask him what is my patya. Don't say, doctor, don't tell me patya and all. Don't say that. People usually tell me, I can't follow patya. Don't say that. Patya is right for us.
Yes. Here you
Okay.
have
What are
one.
the differences in
Yes.
treating humans with Ayush? When you say Ayush, uh, Ayush department, you are seeing like Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, and Homeopathy? Or I didn't get the question clearly.
Swamiji, you can unmute and ask.
The Ayush full form is Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, and Homeopathy.
Oh, yes, doctor. Um, I mean, we have different treatments like in Ayush, Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, Nani, um, etc. So that does make any impact on the particular patient, or
Yeah.
do you the patient has freedom to select any one option?
Okay. Fine. I'll answer this. Okay. Let it before that we'll understand what is Ayurveda, what is Yoga, what is Unani, what is Siddha, and what is Homeopathy. Okay. These systems are like each systems are different systems. It doesn't interrelated unless I say yoga. Okay, Unani is kind of a Arabian origin is Arabian country. Siddha is almost origin of South India, and homeopathy is from Germany, and Ayurveda from the Veda Vedic era it is been practicing. Okay, Ayurveda is based on the Pancha Mahabhuta Tattvas, and we talk about doshas, dhatus, everything starts from Pancha Mahabhuta Tattvas only, and treatment also same. So we even when we treat patients like even the dosha we vata pitta kapha we when we say it's also interrelated with the Pancha Mahabhuta. So origin points is Pancha Mahabhuta. Yoga. When we say yoga, yoga is never a therapeutic science. Let me again clear you. There is nothing called as therapeutic yoga. When you there is huge difference between yoga and yogasana. When we talk about yogasana, it is a body exercises which has in tune with mind and breath. So it gives us health. It actually helps us to attain good health physically, mentally, emotionally when we practice yogasana traditionally. But when we say about yoga, it's an entirely different topic. It's a vast subject. So there is no therapeutic yoga. We cannot use as a yoga as any therapy or any for any treatment. Even though there are many people, they come up with a research saying that by practicing this asana, you achieve this. I agree with that, but it is not considered as a therapeutic science. So Unani, it has its own formulations. Unani or Siddha is almost related to connected to Ayurveda. It's originated from Ayurveda. Unani, Siddha, homeopathy, they do not talk about uh, their own anatomy, physiology, or pathology or anything. So these systems, Siddha system depend on Ayurveda, Unani and homeopathy. When they talk about anatomy, physiology, pathology, they are dependent on allopathic science or English modern science. Ayurveda has its own anatomy, Ayurveda has its own physiology, Ayurveda has its own pathology, and everything. Even when we talk about medicine formulations, manufacturing, therapies, medicine production, therapies, and everything, which is explained in samhitas. So when a patient comes to, example, if the patient comes to me, I am an Ayurveda doctor. I'm specialized in Ayurveda only. Then I will not be able to guide that person to choose Unani or Siddha or homeopathy because I'm not well versed with that. I do not have those skills. Before going to a doctor or Vaidya, the patient has or he or she can have their own choices to choose which system he or she can opt. So about efficacy and all, I cannot comment on Unani and homeopathy, but Siddha, yes, because I have some knowledge of Siddha. Siddha medicines are most of the Siddha medicines are rasa preparation, which is called as which we use minerals there, which has a very immediate as well as very intense effect on the body. So recovery becomes little faster. Wherein Ayurveda we follow, there are many other steps. Still, Ayurveda can give result, but it's a systematic one, most systematic science which is Ayurveda talks about. Okay, Unani and homeopathy, they have just a formulations for certain diseases. They have certain medicines. Beyond that, they do not have research or scientific evidence for scientific research for that. That's what I can tell. If you have some more questions, you can ask me, Swamiji, or else if I have answered you.
Swamiji, you can unmute.
Yes, Dr. Sanjeev Naik. It was a very good answer, but the patient cannot decide for himself or herself which I need to take, which will be very much appropriate to me. So, how could one select either of these treatments?
See, Ayurveda is, I'm not saying because I'm an Ayurveda Vaidya, but Ayurveda is definitely best option for anyone because it is not just a medical science and it is a well it's a kind of, I say, it's a complete science. We don't need to research also. There are samhitas, there are books already written by rishis. You need to just follow it, have a wisdom, and apply it, and that's the best option anyone can expect and get a result in a beautiful way. I have a 23 years of experience in Ayurveda, and that I can say it in a very confidently.
In the basmas, whatever we take, when the Ayurveda practitioner describes it, there was a pearl basma, Muttu basma, Vajra basma, ಮತ್ತೆ silver, ಬೆಳ್ಳಿ basma. What is the importance?
Okay.
And why should we take it?
We don't talk about only a gold basma or silver basma or anything. Okay, we use almost everything.
Oh.
You tell them dhatu or metal, we use that in Ayurveda. Okay, the mineral based medicine, it's called a Rasa Shastra. Okay, so Bhasma is an ash, means there is no metals or metal toxicity are there in that Bhasma.
Okay. You are on mute, doctor.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, yes,
It got disconnected for a while. Am I audible?
yes. Here is a question. Good evening, doctor. In today's life, which is so hectic
Yeah.
and busy, how to get oneself involved in spiritual life?
Okay, I'll just finish, the previous question about Bhasma,
Huh.
which in between got disconnected. Okay. Yeah. So when we consume Bhasma, if the manufacturers or the whoever produces it, if they have prepared it in a proper way, where the each metal goes through multiple level of purification process, which will remove the toxicity from the metal, as well as the many herbs which we use in the process. Then the Bhasma process means making that metal into a ash, and after it becomes ash, there are some tests we have to do, which gives us confirmation that it doesn't have any toxicity. Means when you take Bhasma, it will has to absorb, and if there is a metal content in the Bhasma, then it has its own side effects. Okay, so if at all it is being prepared properly, so each metals or each composition has its own applications. So according to that, we use it. It's a different kind of another subject in Ayurveda called as Rasa Shastra, where metals as well as minerals as well as the what do you say herbs are used. I'll go to the next question. Good evening, doctor. In today's life, which is so hectic and busy, okay, how to get oneself involved in spiritual life? Um, this is actually kind of a weird if somebody asks this question, because we all are into spiritual life by birth. Okay, we do not put the effort into it. We all are into spiritual life. If you have asked this question, that means you are in spiritual life. If you think about you a little bit, if you have a time to look at you, if you are aware that you are breathing, if you are aware that you are existing in this beautiful world, if you are appreciating the nature, if you are appreciating people around you, whatever is happening around you, and if you are able to feel the pain and suffering, illness, whatever you have, that means you are spiritual. It is not a different skills which you have to acquire or which you have to understand, learn, no, execute, no. Okay. Spiritual life is be with yourself, or I am with myself. That itself is spiritual life. In Sanskrit, it's called as adhyatma. Okay, you just split it. Adi Atma means I'm thinking about me. I'm not talking about selfishness here. The journey starts with me. I know what I am. I know I'm breathing. I'm with the body. I'm with my mind. I'm with my thoughts. I'm with my emotions. This is called spiritual life. Means you are into spiritual awakening, but you are already in spiritual life. If you think life is hectic, if you think this life is busy, it was your choice that you made your life busy. It was your choice that you made your life hectic. Okay, then give a pause. That's all. Nothing else is required. Absolutely, Swamiji. Spiritual life is a natural way of living. Means we are born spiritual and we live this world spiritual. Absolutely, yes. Namaste, Maheshji. Please ask. I would love to hear from you. Maheshji is there?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
So here is a question from
What is
Mahir.
the quickest and yeah. What's the quickest and most effective way to balance your doshas? Okay. Quickest and most effective way is just sit in a quiet, natural, rich, serene place silently. Everything will calm down. Everything will be balanced. Okay. You have such a beautiful campus. Sit beside the lake, close your eyes, just feel the surroundings. That's the best way one we can have. Please give us more insight on natural living. Beautiful. Okay, we were just talking about quickest and most effective way to balance your doshas. Uh, Again, this question is too good. Okay, what is natural living? It doesn't mean that we just need to go to jungle or forest or mountains and live there. Natural living means just be with oneself, accept whatever qualities the person has without judging oneself. This is very, very important. In our life, we have many different experiences. We perceive many things in this journey, but throughout the journey, we just be in that moment, just witnessing whatever is happening. I'm getting angry. Yes, I'm getting angry. Anger is not a negative emotion. I'm feeling frustrated. Yes, I'm feeling frustrated. Accepting it. Or I'm in not a good mood, or I'm in fantastic mood. I'm feeling love. I'm feeling happy. These are the emotions. Okay. How you feel hunger, how you feel thirst, how you feel pain, all these things, emotions, the same way all others. Okay, there is nothing called as negative emotions or positive emotions. When we do not acknowledge it, when we do not accept it, then it becomes negative. It gives a negative impact on our body. Even the happiness, the love, the joy, whatever we say, is a these are positive, emotions. But if you not acknowledge it, you will not express it. If you are not in that moment to be with it, then it has its own effect on our body. So natural living is the first step towards natural living. Just be with you. That means our own self. Okay, at least few minutes or few moments of your day, you should feel okay. I am breathing. I can feel my breathing. Okay, I have a beautiful skin. I have beautiful body. I have beautiful what do you say, legs or hands or abilities. All these, when you start acknowledging, when you are being in the moment, that becomes a natural living. Then the second part will be appreciating the other's existence, each and every existence, like without judging. Whether it is a snake or whether it's a beautiful peacock, whether it is a cockroach or a parrot, okay, whatever, respecting or appreciating all those uh, things, living beings, or whatever exists, like kind of an existence, appreciating the existence, that is again a natural living. When we reach this point, I don't think we need any therapies. I don't think we need any systems. And that itself is absolute spiritual life. That itself is natural living. And that makes our body balanced completely. Is there anything? I hope I was audible.
Yes.
Great. Okay. How the gunas? Uh, when we take birth, we carry certain, like we call it genetic in a modern science. We in spirituality is called as karmic conditions, and even Ayurveda, uh, talks about genetics. Okay, as our soul travels to a different body in a different realm, and it takes a different another body. It actually Okay, it actually, we take imprints from our past, and when we take birth, we again absorb many things. So our qualities, or all these, when we talk about gunas, which will have its own uh, impact in our journey. When we lead a conscious life, means I know what I'm doing, I know what's happening. This is called as conscious life. I am responsible for my action. This is called as conscious life. And this conscious journey helps one person to understand, like, what are my past imprints and what gunas I have, what gunas I have to purify or refine or go to the next level. Okay. Yes, this will have an impact on our physical body. This will have impact on our mental body. This will have impact on our emotional and spiritual journey also. But definitely, the person who has a conscious journey will definitely come out of it. It's called as with journey with awareness. We can refine our whole journey. We can understand what has to be kept, what has to be taken further, without having a judgment. Means we shouldn't judge ourselves. Again, I'm again saying there's nothing called as right, there's nothing wrong. So when we go into that path, everything is possible. Few Ayurveda doctors advise not to have idli dosa fermented food. What you say? Okay. When doctors or Ayurveda Vaidyas say something to not to eat, it might be because of you are suffering from some diseases or some illnesses, or that particular food might be trigger, might trigger your present illness. That time Vaidyas will advise you to not to eat something or a few vegetables or fruits or some recipes. Then you have to follow it, but it is not uh, you know said that for everything or normal person also should avoid idli dosa or fermented food. No, it is not. People can have idli dosas, only certain situation only we say not to eat, not always. More questions? Anything you would like to know, learn? Okay. Okay. We shouldn't mix curd and milk together. It's called as viruddha ahara. That's it. That there are many combinations we should avoid. In that, mixing curd and milk is again one of the viruddha ahara, which can create a toxicity in our life, like in our system. Okay, it's not right to have. Even the elders used to add both curd and milk. Is wrong. What methodology should be adopted to keep ourselves hydrated? Okay, we all know, right? There is no two fingerprints are same. You agree with me? In the whole world, God has made us so unique. We cannot find similar fingerprints. The same way we all are unique. Okay, that's why there is no kind of a formulation to say we need to drink this much of water. No, this much of things to hydrate ourselves. No, this depends on this. One is a season. In summer we tend to drink more. In winter we tend to drink less. But beyond that, vata, pitta, kapha. When we say these three things, there also people drink the what do we say, amount of water or juices or liquid will vary. So that's the reason there is no formulation. Then how we can feel that we are hydrated? Thing is, we shouldn't feel thirst. Whenever we are thirsty, we have to drink. Means it's kind of we are connecting to our body, our mind, which says now is the time to drink water. But I have seen in practice people come and say that we do not drink much water because we don't feel thirsty. See, there are many reasons you don't feel thirsty, because either you are sitting in a AC, air conditioned room, no more duration, and second thing, we are so busy in the work that we are not understanding body's need. So that time we have to have something in our mind that my body capacity is this, so I need to drink at least this much of water. And same time, I have seen many people drinking water at a stretch. 1 liter morning they get up, they have a habit of drinking 1 liter of water. It is wrong. When you drink more water, or when you drink at a stretch, you drink more water, that will dilute our enzymes. Okay, it dilute our. It will actually hamper our uh, digestive system. So we should know our body how much to hydrate by seeing our signs, and since our body shouldn't get dried, we our this portion first, we shouldn't feel thirst, tongue should be wet. All those things should be monitored by us. So how do we the best way to hydrate? One is water, second one is the juice or juicy fruits, uh, or we have other beverages, but not the packed beverages. We can hydrate. Everything counts as a fluid. Those things we can hydrate. But again, uh, we shouldn't see that there's a time. I have seen many people, they put a alarm to drink water. Okay, not follow that. Our body is not a machine. Okay, we should feel that thirst. We should feel that when we will feel that when we connect to ourselves. If we are drinking more water, or we are feeling frequent thirst, then that must be some problem. We have to consult doctors. See, there are some diseases, for example, diabetes. People drink more water, they get urination more, the body loses its water more, so then it has to be treated. Generally, just our body will ask that much we should feed fluids. Can we include sprouts in our daily diet? Okay, sprouts, if it's cooked, yes, because we are living in a tropical region. If you are living in a cold country, or where the temperature is below 14, 15 degrees Celsius, then yes, you can have sprouts directly. Otherwise, it has to be steamed or cooked. But having the same diet continuously, it is wrong, because it will not nourish our body. Always think there is you have to follow regional food and seasonal food. When you choose vegetables or when you choose fruits, we have to follow this. When we choose recipes or cooking methods, if you see in India, there are many festivals, and every festival, the vegetable cooking method changes, as well as the the vegetable will change or the formulation will change. This is because regional and seasonal. These things we have to observe. During summer, isn't it good to drink buttermilk to cool our system? Okay. Buttermilk is good throughout the year. Okay, buttermilk actually balances three doshas, what we say, vata, pitta, and kapha. But what is buttermilk? We have to understand. Okay, uh, most of the people whom I meet, they say just add some water to curd, dilute it, and it become buttermilk. No, the curd has to be churned, remove the butter, and that is called as buttermilk. That buttermilk, yes, it is. It can be used, but only summer, no. Throughout. How isabgol is useful in weight loss? Isabgol works as kind of a uh, what do you call it? It helps in defecation. It's a kind of a used as a fiber in the intestine. It just pushes your stored stool out. Nothing else. But isabgol alone will not help you to lose weight. If you have constipation, yes, you can take it, but don't take it continuously. Consult doctor. Making mango shake with milk and curd, making shaken is okay or not okay. Okay. Any sour things, fruits or vegetables or anything shouldn't be added to milk. So any fruits, when we say the milkshake, is bad. Okay. In a curd, yes, Shrikand is curd with sweetened curd. Yes, you can have it. But milkshake, no. If it is the fruit is sour, then it is not good because the milk will become curd. That's why it is not. But properly happened curd, you can have. Ah, okay. That's something called as, okay, I'll read out the question. Could you please enlighten us having different urine colors? Does it indicate any issues with our health? Yes. The first answer is yes. It's called as prameha. Okay. The diabetes is called as madhumeha in Ayurveda. And another disease classification, they say the prameha. Okay. And this prameha is, again, it's a uh, urine related disease only. And there it's explained that each kind of prameha, there's a 20 pramehas. In that, they say each kind of prameha, the urine color as well as its kind of smell, texture, everything will change. So there we explain what urination, what color urination, what happens, and how to identify it. What I can do is, because it's a long subject, probably next Wednesday, I'll share the chart if you want to know more about it. So it'll be easy for you to understand. It's called as Prameha. It talks about health. Yes, it talks about whether we have illness or whether we have health issues. Okay. Yes, we can have paneer. We can make curry. Yes. Paneer has you must be knowing method of preparing paneer. It's uh, it has more protein. It's a little difficult to digest. Usually, people who are living in cold region, they need more paneer. Being if you are living in a tropical country, tropical region like Bangalore, Chennai, or South Indian states, then having paneer every day it's not good because body cannot digest that much. We do not need that amount of cheese or protein to our body because we have other source of protein that is enough for us. If you are doing some workout or if you feel that we need more protein and our body can digest that much of paneer, I say yes, you can go. But having daily paneer is not right. Once in a while, yes. Why do people prefer allopathic treatment for instant relief? We human, wants everything quick. Uh, in my training session, always I say, you know, uh, when the small baby infant, we feed so much because we want our infant to grow fast. We want it to talk. We want it to walk fast. And every stage, we load so much of chemical based food or supplements because we would love to see baby grow like fast, 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 fast. Then it should go to school fast. Then it should score more. Then it should do everything fast, quick in 1 year till before it finishes. You know, primary educations. Our kids should know about coding, app development, software development, and before it's the higher primary, the kids should become kind of a super person or supernatural power, and we go with that, and then we want everything quick, quick, quick. Then don't you think death will also come so quick? Humans have lost living in the moment. We want everything quick. That's why the fast food is very famous, or it is uh, fast food counters are more. So we do not have a patience to understand what's happening in my life. If I'm having acidic reflux, my body is saying something to me, look into this. There's some issues going on. So no, we do not look into it. We want to take a pill and I want to feel comfortable. I'm having a headache. The body is just telling me something is happening. You have to look into this thing. No, we don't have time. We just fill up, have a pill. I want my headache to go because I want to work. I don't have time. So this psychology has made us to look into a system which gives us immediate or instant relief. And when we have an instant relief, we actually pay for it later. Do you think a cardiac arrest, when it happens, do you think it's the first time that person is experiencing? No way. Okay, that person might have experienced years together, 2 years, 3 years. Body has been telling him, Baba, I'm going, I can't, but still we do not have a time to do that, time to look into it. Then one day it collapses. So, yes, human psychology, or we want everything quick, quick, quick. So that's why we are inclined towards modern thing. Otherwise, the natural way is Ayurveda, and definitely the future is Ayurveda. I'm so happy to see people accepting nowadays that life is changing. People are coming towards Ayurveda. So next future is Ayurveda. When can body massages preferred? How it is helpful? It's called as Abhyanga. There's nothing about the body massage. Okay, it is called as Abhyanga. Body massage is not right word to say. Abhyanga is a proper method used, proper stroke used, proper oil used according to your body prakriti. You will stimulate your all, usually the neuromuscular system, as well as it will help you to rejuvenate your all system in the body from the digestion, assimilation, your taste buds will also get enhanced. You get your body get calm. It work on the mind. Your efficiency will increase. Your joints will get proper strength. There are multiple effects, and you can have Abhyangal every day. It can be done. Self Abhyangas can be done, or else you can take a Abhyanga almost every day. There are some cases we say no, but otherwise, yes. Any home remedies for sunburn? Okay. Uh, it takes its own sweet time because skin has to restructure itself. Okay, it do not take more 4 to 5 days. Usually sunburn will go. Otherwise, if you have issues, you have to just apply the milk cream, malai. That just apply. That will help you a lot. Or you can just nourish it with the rose water. It will help you. Otherwise, it takes 4 to 5 days. You just go. That's all. I think we have come to, isn't it? The last 2 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. First thing, my apologies because I joined 5 minutes late because of technical things. Um, my apology for it. I hope I have answered almost all questions. And Swamiji, I will share chart next week. Definitely, you asked for it. Definitely, I'll come with the chart because it's little, bigger topic. I don't want to elaborate it here. It'll consume more time. Okay. And yes, I'm really happy to, again join next Wednesday, Swamiji. It was really great honor to be here to share whatever I know, and very grateful to School of Ancient Wisdom, given me opportunity. Uh, First of all, they have chosen me as a speaker, so thank you. Then it's giving me a platform. Very grateful to you. Hope to see you again with a lot more of questions. Okay, uh, I'll be happy to share whatever I know. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank,
Mahesh ji. You're there. Thank you.
thank you so much. Tomorrow we have another session, that is Thursday Satsang. I'm just sharing the flyer here. Please do join us at 6:30. And whoever has not given the number, kindly drop your numbers in the chat box so that I'll add it in the group. Thank you.